I mean, I needed to. And I knew I'd recognize. All proper, we had been married for nearly 22 years. We had been collectively for 25 years. I do not remorse the day of assembly him. I do not remorse placing up with him for all 25 years. And I begin, and that has not anything to do with him having this child or him having this facet female for nearly 15 years of our marriage. I've recognized approximately her nearly for the reason that beginning, without a detail of doubt, the complete debacle among Wendy Williams and Kevin Hunter has been in our faces for pretty some time now. And it makes experience that maximum humans could suppose they have visible the whole lot there's to recognize approximately the case. But, boy, am I approximately to surprise you. You see, whilst Wendy turned into to begin with passive approximately the whole lot, a brand new twist has simply been located with inside the case. And this could simply be the element that definitely kicks Hunter out of her existence, however for correct this time. What to recognize extra approximately the brand new replace in this situation of twists and turns. Then live with me until the quit. And you may in all likelihood see for yourself, too, that there is no manner for Hunter out of this. Looks like matters are not shifting in Kevin Hunter's path after a few new updates got here up these days approximately Wendy's budget and the way his claims would possibly quite plenty be invalid at this factor. But a brand new twist on this complete element is that the previous couple's son now appears to be stuck up and all in their drama. And permit me simply say, Hunter simply is probably with inside the worst viable position. But we're going to get to that part. So multiple weeks returned, Kevin Hunter stunned the complete global after he made a courtroom docket submitting in opposition to Wendy approximately a few economic constraints he turned into having due to her. Specifically, Kevin requested that the courtroom docket order Wendy's mum or dad to make bills as contractually required below the MSA and severance settlement. In his submitting, Kevin instructed the courtroom docket that he definitely relies upon it the bills from Wendy, which had been agreed to of their marital agreement settlement to stay. In the phrases of Hunter himself, I'd even have fell into conceal on maximum of my payments. I presently stay in a network that calls for bills to the owner's affiliation, and I'm at the back of on that bill. If the owner's affiliation charges aren't paid, a foreclosures will quickly follow. My automobile coverage hasn't been paid due to now no longer receiving month-to-month severance bills. I am at the back of on-credit scorecard bills due to the fact I don't have any cash. Since the severance bills have been suspended, Kevin endured in his filings. My existence has been significantly affected for the reason that plaintiff stopped making bills below our agreement settlement. Wendy's exu's been delivered, and except those overthet economic constraints he simply listed, the daddy have additionally delivered that he wishes to have hip surgery, and he would not have medical insurance to cover the bill, so he wishes the cash from Wendy through any approach necessary. That is what led him to now contain the courtroom docket with inside the matter. Kevin additionally argued he turned into in no way given any cause through Wendy's defend as to why the bills had ceased with inside the first vicinity. He stated, the truth that I am not able to preserve my existence and pay my payments so as is extraordinarily emergent to me. I cannot pay my payments and preserve my day after day living. However, Kevin's complete argument appears to be out of vicinity due to the fact Wendy herself has actually been reduced off from her very own cash for lots months and counting now, as her warfare with the financial institution hand is simply these days ended. Specifically, after combating her frozen Wells Fargo account for lots months, the super mega celebrity eventually made a few headway sometime returned after a New York Jews appointed an economic mum or dad to supervise her budget. As the supply explained, the guardianship method is complete. Because of this that the courtroom docket appointed an economic mum or dad. Now it is as much as the mum or dad, Wendy, and the courtroom docket as to how she may be gaining access to her cash. At this factor with inside the method, Wells Fargo is not worried with inside the courtroom docket proceedings, and the financial institution may be performing at the path of Wendy's mum or dad and Wendy, one insider claimed. Several re-assets have additionally discovered that there has been a brief mum or dad in vicinity considering the fact that as a minimum March 11, though it's far uncertain if the respectable courtroom docket appointed economic mum or dad is the identical person.